What up, fam, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Dale. Before we get much today, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when we drop goodies like these. Welcome back. It's Let's Treat. Great play, fam. Come on, let's eat. Let's thumbs up the video, get to at least 1K likes. We're not gonna complain if you get it to more. Shall we pray? First and foremost, I'd like to give honor and thanks to God. We'd also like to thank you for those that are joining us in regards of what mood and temperament they're in when they arrive. We pray this uplifts by the time they depart. Father God, we'd also like to thank you for growth. We thank you that day by day we're able to improve upon ourselves, albeit we come to those true self-realization with ourselves in order to grow and be the person, human, spirit, and being that you want us to be. So in your son Jesus' name we pray, amen, amen, amen. Ooh, man, what we got for y'all today? We got a chicken loaded baker from Full Moon Barbecue, as well as a 6-piece smoked wing tossed in Alabama white sauce. Procured my buffalo sauce. Yeah, half a dozen Full Moon cookies. All right, so you got the potato mixed in, you got a couple of cookies taken out. Time to eat. Oh yeah. So there's a story time that we have in regards to the potatoes from this same location. That today made me aware that the last time that I ordered a baked potato from Full Moon, the reason why it didn't feel as filling as everyone else was saying. So me, I'm a numbers person. And when I look at the menu, I see a regular loaded baked potato, $6.99. Add chicken, $4. So numerically, that's $10.99. Now if you look at the menu also, and you look at the chicken or the pork bakers, they're $12.95. So that's $2 more by getting a chicken or a pork baker. So I do remember a time where I ordered a baked potato and I was like, okay, you know what? Since it's only $4 to add chicken, will come out cheaper by just adding chicken instead of getting the chicken baker. Boy, it did then. I have egg on my face and I know it. And now I have egg on my face and know it. The reason that the chicken and pork bakers are $2 more is because you get 2 potatoes. So for that extra $2 that I thought I was saving, it was at the cost of an extra potato. And if you're being realistic, if you get 2 potatoes, you're also going to get more meat with 2 potatoes than you would with 1 potato. So realistically, that $2, it brings a lot more value to the chicken baker than I thought at the time. But today, instead of just math whizzing it out, I just straight up asked the question, hey, what's the difference between the loaded baker? And I couldn't even get the rest of the question out. And the person that was on the phone, she was like, oh, the chicken baker and the pork baker, they both come with 2 potatoes. I'm like, well, thank you. Because you just completely answered my question and made me know what happened last time. Now these are some smoked wings. Now these are some smoked wings. Tastes like there's a bit of a brine or marinade that's been included as well. So the boys really enjoyed the video, the mashup video that we did, Mexican and pizza, the other day. I'm like, okay, Dad, what's next? And honestly, y'all, this new wave that I've been on, as far as being more active and engaged and out, I'm really trying to find a way to do that without too much of a sacrifice. Because they have practice and we're already at the point to where we're walking twice a day, and the route that we walk is 1.5 miles. I'm thinking about buying the GoPro to take along on our walks. Excuse me. And then do like voiceovers with them, even though I have no idea the things that they're gonna say. Because they've been so silly and watching some of the most random songs. Don't even get me started with the kids section on YouTube and the joke it's become. But that's another story for another day. But I think the GoPro just might be the move though. Because that's 2 walks a day. And then once we start all the way into the meal prep, that's some more things to do. I recently parted ways with one of the games that I was playing. I mean, initially, when I started playing the game, it was more of an idle game, which meant it wasn't supposed to require like much attention, and you should be able to put your characters on automatic, like collection and stuff like that, to make it easier as far as your progression in the game goes. But as they started expanding and adding more and more to the game, it's become way more active than idle. So while I was top 20 in over 3 million people, the extra activity, also because it's an idle game, it just wasn't working for me, because it was requiring more and more screen time, because to be in the top echelon, you had to have multiple accounts to go through boss battles and encounters multiple times to have the opportunities at exposure for more drops. But again, with it being an idle game, it was the same encounters over and over every day. So to say that it became monotonous would be a complete understatement. But though, I definitely have been taking advantage of the PlayStation Premium. And all the way getting my money's worth. Which PlayStation Premium costs $119 annually. But every month there's a rotating catalog of both retro and modern and new games that are free. I'm talking FREE free. CreditReport.com. Just in the past 30 days alone, I've added at least 60 games to my catalog. And paid $0 for every last one of them. And most of them were priced at $49.99 and above. But another thing with the PlayStation, the Premium, having the PlayStation 4, and although I haven't opened yet, having a 5, there are some games that are accessible on the 4 and the 5. So with still having my old PlayStation 4, I'm able to download some games for the PlayStation 4, and when I open up my PlayStation 5, me and the boys will be able to play some games together on the same network. well, not on the same network. Well, not on the same network because we have a different network downstairs than we do upstairs. But we'd be able to actually have online play because we're on different networks. Much better. Not gonna lie to y'all, when I sat down, I was not expecting nor thinking that I was going to eat the entire potato. But talking and getting excited about what I'm talking about, the food went just as fast as my mouth was running. I'm sure some of the stuff that came in regards to, well, that were purchased near and around Prime Day. I've got 2 of these, which these are Western Digital 2 terabyte SSD drives. And one of them is to upgrade the storage on my PlayStation 5. The other is to upgrade the storage on the PC. And not only will it upgrade the memory for the amount of games that can be held on them, it also increases the efficiency of both the PlayStation 5 and the computer. So with increased functionality and productivity, there'll be slower load times, less in-scene lag transitioning, well, in-game lag transition from one scene to the next. I also was able to cop 2 of these. One came, the other one still waiting on it to arrive. One was 39 bucks, one was 44 bucks. Which still, again, wasn't too bad because that's practically 3 for the price of 1. I love a crisp chocolate chip cookie. That little bit of crunch be on point. So today, me and Jazz's brother Elijah were playing Dynasty Warriors 9. We leveled up a few characters, but as soon as a game called Ghost of Tsushima downloaded, bro, I was like, alright, we're gonna put this on pause. We're gonna come back to Dynasty Warriors, and I'm trying to see what this is talking about. Because I saw a lot of samurai swords, and that really piqued my interest. So as we speak, he's upstairs playing Ghost of Tsushima. And on a gamer's high, because he has access to so many different games to try without having to buy them. He started coming to tell me the different deals and new games that are on PlayStation Network before I can look myself these days. This cookie is so good. It is beyond a struggle to not eat another. Gotta have a little bit of self-control. And to force myself to be accountable, one for Jazz, one for Elijah, one for Jazz, one for Elijah. That's 2 for Jazz, 2 for Elijah. I've already had my 2. Now I definitely won't eat another one. Today being Friday, the vegetables that I really like from Full Moon that I'll typically get, man, these white plates. Double up, like the squash casserole or the sweet potato casserole, they weren't the vegetable of the day today. Today it was butter beans. Man, that was quite delectable. For anyone that says the food was washed out, I'm sorry, but it's a styrofoam container. I could have put it on a plate, but it would have just been dirtying a dish for absolutely no reason. Well, sadly we have come to that point in the video where we must let you guys go. So until next video, fam, love you guys, stay safe, stay blessed, be that light for someone else to emulate, because you never know what your kind words and gestures could do for the next person's day. Love y'all. Oh yeah, there is a Taco Tuesday video of me doing some loaded nachos that I did not get to quite finish because it was time crunch and practice. So it's probably going to be at the end of a video, depending on how long it is, versus being a standalone video by itself. Now I'm really out of here.